I'm Hongyuan. Welcome to AI Translator Project Kickoff Demo. Our project focuses on using the latest AI speech recognition and translation technologies to develop a real-time interpretation and subtitle system designed for international conference, remote education, and cross-border business communication. Today, we will introduce the plan, core features, technology section, and development timeline. So this is a presentation outline. First, we introduce the team and their roles. Next, we explain the project background and why we aim to solve cross-language communication issues. Then we detail key features, including user registration, real-time translation, and subscription payments. After that, we discuss the technical architecture and choice. We also share the development phase and timeline. Finally, we cover international collaboration and preparations before the demo. Through this, you will gain full understanding of the project implementation plan. Here is our team list sorted by email submission order. Chris is our mentor providing guidance. Other members are involved in the front-end and back-end development and AWS implementation. As the team leader, I hand over coordination and meeting records. We will further define individual tasks based on project progress. With globalization, the needs for communication is growing. However, existing translation tools lack real-time accuracy. Our project aims to address language barriers in international meetings, remote education, and business communication. By using advanced AI speech recognition and translation, we strive to provide an efficient and accurate real-time translation and subtitle service. So it can helping users communication seamlessly. For product positioning, we focus on real-time meeting translation. In MVP feature, we will implement 4 key features. First one is email-based registration and login. Next one is real-time translation for meetings and a subscription-based payment system for future modernization. And the last one is user-friendly landing page to enhance experience. In future, we plan to add some features like two-way translation, multi-speaker interaction, more login options, and advanced security authentication. Our target is include international conference attendance, remote education students, and business professionals. Like take Zhang Ting as an example. She is a 22-year-old international business student. She faces challenges like fast-paced lectures, accent difference, and communication barriers in group discussion. She hopes our system can provide high accuracy real-time translation, subtitles, and automatic meeting notes to improve her learning and communication efficiency. Okay. Now, Steven.
Okay, so let's talk about the feature of the product. And then we simply divided the feature into four modules. So the module 1 is the user onboarding, so which provide the user authorization and authentication. So in our app, users are able to using the email, Google account, or even WeChat, a mobile phone to sign in and sign up their account. And then for the user settings, and then people will able to add the display name, real name, mobile phone, self-description, avatar, and the first language, which is the most important setting in our app, and the social link, etc. And then there's the second module of our web tool, so which is the multifunctional meeting room. So this is the core modules of our topics, so which allow the founder of the meeting to create the invitation link, and the person receive the invitation link are able to join the meetings. And then they also provide the voice to caption translation. The caption is based on the setting of the preferred language of the user. And also those two, the small meeting mode and the large meeting modes, are the core features of these modules. So the small meetings room allows multiple users to speak, and a large meeting mode only allows one speaker to speak. So let's see the scenario. So that's the small meeting mode feature scenario. So there's 3 users in our meeting room. So that's a small meeting room. And user A is the Chinese speaker, user B is the Japanese speaker, and user C is the English speaker. And at the moment, so user A speaks some Chinese right in the small meeting room. And then user B, who is the Japanese speaker, and user C, who is the English speaker, can see clear caption in Japanese and English in their screen. So that's the large meeting mode feature scenario. So in the large meeting mode, only one speaker can be speak. So which is the founder of the meeting. And then that's the speaker A. So who is the English speaker? And then the rest of the user are able to see what their preferred language translation in their screen. For example, user A, their preferred language is Spanish, and then they will see the Spanish translation in his screen. And then, for example, the user Z is the latest speaker of the Russian, and then he will see the caption of the Russia in his screen. And then, so that's the next module. So which is the voice translator. It's a little bit similar to the traditional translator, but it's powered by AI. So to ensure the accuracy of the translation. So this is a single direction translation function. So one user speaks to the device, and then the speech will be recognized by the AI and then converted to the text, to the screen. And then the user speech on the one side of the screen will be recognized by the AI and translated to on the other side of the screen. So that's the user scenario. So for example, as an international student, so if people don't know how to order food in the restaurant, it will be a trouble. So user A is a Chinese speaker and he don't know English at all. So he take out the phone and then press the button of the phone. And then what he said is, 我能要一杯 cappuccino 吗? And then on one side of our device, the AI will recognize what he said and then to pop the speech on one side of the screen. And then after the AI voice translator process, the English translation will be shown on the other side of the screen. And then to solve the problem from the user A. And then that's the 4th features of our product, is the price mode. So 9.99 per month, and then you can unlock the voice translator function. And the next level is the 19.99 per month. And then you can unlock the multifunctional meeting room plus the voice translator. And the next level is 29.99 per month. And then you get full access of the product. And then after we finish the basic function of the app, we are going to put some landing page for the user and also add the photo translation to our web tool as well, etc.
Hello, my name is Qingning. Let me continue to introduce our technical stack and the data structure. So our product, as my teammate said, we are facing to the different branch like industry and the startup company, and also the university and the labs, and finally to the multicultural private users. Okay, next page. And for our technical stack at the front-end framework, we chose React, and because it's high performance for virtual DOM, enables fast updates, and its large communities and ecosystem is well designed for our translators. Also, for our programming language, we select TypeScript. And why? Because it helps prevent bugs with strong type definitions, and its interface is well used for our system design. And also for the backend, we select the Node.js, and because it's asynchronous I/O and it's ideal for handling real-time translation requests, which is our very basic requirements. For the data storage, we chose the MongoDB. It's a NoSQL document-based database, and because because it's flexible schema and its scalability, it can handle large volumes of translation data very efficiently. And finally, we collaborate with our DevOps teammates. It will apply the technology as AWS and CI/CD control with the GitHub and pipelines and Jenkins. Okay, next page. And for our data structure, we initially, basically at this stage, we select separate to the 4 steps. First is the user schema, and the second is the meeting schema, and the third is translation session schema, and finally for the payment schema. So basically, for the user schema, we will input the user's ID and display their name and email and password and mobile phone number, because we design for a mobile application. So it's very important to record their mobile number and WeChat, that this kind of false information. And second, going to the meeting schema, we also input their user's ID as object, and also the host ID and title, and their simple description of the different multicultural people. And third, going to the translation session schema, which is very important. We need to ask the customer to first input their language, which is their fourth input language, and they can multi-choice for the output language, which is familiar to use. Like I'm a Chinese, and I'm also familiar with Chinese and English, which I can flexible to transfer to the different language schema. And finally, we design for the payment schema, also need to input the user's ID and play and different status. Okay, next page. So for our epics and different stage, most MVP stages, one is our very focused stage. So it onto different branches is very first for the user onboarding system, which we will design for user authentication and input their email and WeChat and mobile phone number, like a login system. Then going to the meeting translation, which is a very basic and fundamental part for our translators. So it will be including real-time translation in meetings, which we need to improve our product performance on this stage, and supporting for multiple speakers, which for their different VIP service. So then we will go to the real-time translation. We will change doing the translation of voice in real time, and finally going to the payment statement to set the customers different selection. Then at the stage 2, we will combining with AI technology and enhance the features like landing page and marketing. After this physical stuff, we will go to the enhanced real-time translation and to the more VIP service at this stage, and including the toolbox and the utilities with AI like NLP at the final stage. So the key requirements, we are focusing on onboarding and real-time translation and the meeting features. And the most MVP focus is on the responsible and improve performance on our real-time translation in different meeting schema. And next page. So for our timeline and Git pipeline, we first design for the MVP first stage for milestone for 6 to 8 weeks design, and well, using the Agile concept for 4 of our timeline project, and collaborate with our DevOps teammates at the after the first page and before the second stage design. And at this part, we will gradually including the AI functional realization and enhanced steps after the second stage, and to the to the voice translation part, to the AI functional realization part. Okay, so this is my introduction, and thank you for our guys for hearing our presentation, and very lucky to hear your suggestion.